All right, friends, as you can tell, it is nap time. And we've been going over classroom rules and home rules every week. And I don't have a lot to say about that this week because I think most things are going really well at home. The only thing I have to ask about rules at home is that you make sure when your parents ask you to do your work that you don't throw a fit. That you just go do your work and you get it done right then, because it's important to them to keep a schedule just like we do in school. We have our schedule that we have things that we have to do at certain times. Make sure that you just say yes ma'am or yes sir to your parents and let them know that you will do your work on time. Please do not throw a fit. The next thing I've heard is that some of my friends are having trouble resting, and we still have nap time even though we're at home. As you can see, I have my nap mat out. We have our music going. And I did choose the Princess nap mat today because I feel like a princess. And you can get your nap mat out, lay it in the floor, turn on your music. But you need to take a nap every day because you need time to really just let your mind rest and your body rest. It helps you grow big and strong. It helps you get smarter. You need that time to rest. So I want you to work every week, every day on laying down. Get your nap mat out, lay in your room, let your parents tell you where you can go lay down. In the quiet, in the dark, I've turned off one of our lights. I'm playing our favorite nap time music. And I want you to do that every day because it's going to help you get kindergarten ready to rest. And today, as we're fixing to take our nap, I want to read to you a book, I Love You, Stinky Face, because I miss all of you and I love all of you. And I wanted to read this book today before we take our nap because we need to take naps every day. It says, I love you, my wonderful child, said Mama as she tucked me in. But I had a question. Mama, what if I were a big, scary ape? Would you still love me then? If you were a big, scary ape, I would comb your whole hairy self to make sure you didn't have any tangles. And I would make your birthday cake out of bananas. And I would tell you, I love you, my big, scary ape. But Mama, what if I were a super smelly skunk and I smelled so bad that my name was Stinky Face? Then I would give you a bath and sprinkle you with sweet smelling powder. And if you still smell bad, I wouldn't mind. And I would hug you tight and whisper in your ear, I love you, Stinky Face. But Mama, what if I were an alligator with big sharp teeth that could bite your head off? Then I would buy you a bigger toothbrush for your big teeth and make sure that you brush them every night so they'd stay healthy and strong. And if you had a sore throat, I would stick my head right inside your enormous jaws to make sure you were okay, and I would say, I love you, my ferocious alligator. But Mama, what if I were a terrible meat-eating dinosaur with razor-sharp claws that ripped my sheets to shreds every night while I slept? Then I would give you plenty of meat to eat if that is what you liked, and I would sew your sheets back together every day because after all, ripping them would be an accident. And I would tuck you into your newly mended sheets every night and say, I love you, my sweet, terrible dinosaur. But Mama, what if I were a swamp creature with slimy seaweed hanging from my body and I couldn't ever leave the swamp or I would die? Then I would build a house right next to the swamp and I would stay with you and take care of you always. And when you splashed to the surface, I would say, I love you, my slimy little swamp monster. But Mama, what if I were a green alien from Mars and I ate bugs instead of peanut butter? Then I would dress you in colors that showed off your nice green skin. And I would pack your lunchbox with beetles and spiders and ants and grasshoppers and the tastiest bugs you ever had. And I would pack a note with all the bugs that said, "I love you, little greenie. Bon appetit." But Mama, what if I were a cyclops and I had just one big, gigantic eye in the middle of my head? Then I would look right into your gigantic eye and say, "I love you, my little cyclops." And I would sing you a lullaby until your one gigantic eyelid got droopier and droopier and finally closed and you fell asleep. I love you, Mama, and I love you, my wonderful child. And I want to tell each one of you that I miss each one of your faces. I miss every day that we had together, and I am so sad that we cannot be together anymore. But we can still see each other on video. And I miss every one of you, and I love every one of you, and keep doing your best job because I am so proud of everything you're doing every day to get kindergarten ready. See you soon.